Water.
Hit the brakes.
Beep, beep. Get out of my way!
Yo, what want me youth?
You're watching The Traffic Jam.
Well, welcome everybody once again. This is Traffic Jam. Again, I'm not your regular host. I'm just filling in. My name is Mark the Movie, and today we have a multi-talented, uh, I guess, comedian, right?
Yeah,
She's gonna
comedian.
have to let me know which it is, because I know she's a singer too. But welcome to the show, Miss Algiers Diamond.
Nice to have this platform. Nice to be on this platform. Hi.
Well, nice to have you. Now, I see that you've been singing for quite a while. Um,
hmm
what 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 caught my eye was you sung for the Pope at age 3. Like, do you remember that?
No, not at age 3. That
Oh, okay.
that was a typo. I was 16.
You were
I was,
16.
yes, and so yes, I definitely remember that.
Okay, that
Yes.
makes more sense. I was like, age 3, how she remember that?
That
All
is
right.
crazy.
And you are the youngest of 5. You were the youngest in a big family. Like, you guys are the talented ones, the youngest ones.
Yeah, it's always the babies. The rest
Yeah.
of them, they live life and get mad at the baby for all the talents that they acquire. Don't tell my siblings that.
Now, do you guys like how's Thanksgiving? Do you guys argue at Thanksgiving dinner? Like, what do you guys, you guys good with each other? You fight a lot?
Not the arguing at Thanksgiving. No, actually, because I'm married, um, like sometimes I go home for Thanksgiving and sometimes I go to my husband's family for
Okay.
Thanksgiving. So yeah. The only thing we argue about is who's not going to cook. Not who can't cook and who but it's an inside joke between some of the siblings and not all of the siblings, if you
Is
catch
it
my
that is it that some can't cook? They got no
yeah,
business in the kitchen?
yeah, they don't have no business in the kitchen at at oh
So
Lord, please let them see this Jesus.
now what I'm curious to ask you, and it's just I'm not being chauvinist when I ask this question, I don't think. But I don't want to get into politics, but with this race going on, who's going to be the Republican nominee, and is it going to be Trump versus Biden? And what I'm thinking, if Biden wins, right, many people think he's not going to make it another 4 years, and if he doesn't, we'll have the first female black president. What do you think the country would look like under Kamala Harris being president?
Oh wow. I'm not sure because Kamala is kind of lukewarm to me when it comes to things that belong in um, underneath the umbrella of diversity and being black. She leans towards her other half because she's not, fully just a black woman. She's a black and brown woman mixed, and so the politics allows her to be not so hot on the issues concerning black people. And so what I envision her being president is I don't think that a lot will be done for racial um, support, anything. Like I don't know because I'm not fully happy with what's happening in the administration right now. You know, so I don't know. Maybe she'll give out some free chucks to the hood. and that might win them over. I don't know. Biden go die in about 6 months, and Trump go die in about 8 months. So we have to figure out what the hell they both old. They both old as hell. So
This is true.
yeah, they on their way out. They going to the upper room. Yeah, but maybe not the upper room because they have a lot of skeletons in their closet. So maybe they go into the lower levels.
So think about this, right? What
Mhm.
if you were president for a day, just a day? What law would you make?
If I was president for the day, I will probably focus on education solely because I think that the generations coming up behind us, I think that education is really, really crumbling. And in order to have a brighter future, a better future, we've got to get that under wraps. So I'll probably make sure that college tuition is paid for by the states, you know, um, yeah, something like that, so that the kids aspire to going to a higher level of education instead of believing that they can't afford it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Now I want to play a little game with you.
And free weed for everybody.
So I want to play this game with you. It's called One Got to Go. Right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna name two people, and you got to pick the one that got to go, and you got to say their name. Like say Coke and Pepsi, and you want to take Coke, Pepsi got to go.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Let's see.
you
All
ready?
right. All right. I'm ready.
Oprah or Michelle Obama?
Uh, God damn. What? That's I say Oprah. Bye, Oprah. You
Gotta
told
say it.
her me you can go. You can go. We'll take Michelle.
You gotta say it. You gotta say the phrase. Oprah got to.
Oprah got to go. All right.
All right. Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor?
Oh Jesus. Why would you do this? Um, man, that's very hard. That's a complicated one. Okay, let's see. Because on one hand, uh, I grew up watching The Toy. I grew up on, oh man, should I take away a part of my childhood and allow my kids' childhood to blossom with Eddie Murphy and all the kids? No. Ooh, Eddie Murphy got to go. Oh, that
Oh, okay.
that felt.
You're watching The Traffic Jam.
This one should be easier for you. Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
Oh, Taylor Swift got to get out, go, bye, leave, depart.
Okay. Malcolm X or Martin Luther King?
Bye, Martin. Listen, Martin Luther the King, bye.
Okay. Gen X or Gen Z?
Oh, you, Gen Z. They a little flaky, aren't they? Aren't they a little moody? Generation X. Bye, Gen Z. I don't even think they know how to tell time on a real clock. I think, go ahead. Generation, Gen Z gotta go. Damn, my kid's gone.
So I see that you're very funny.
Am I?
Yeah, you're making me laugh, so that's a good thing. What I
Okay.
want to know is, how did you go from singing to comedy? Like, was there a person that you saw, you said, you know what, I want to do that?
So it hasn't just been singing. I have been theatrically trained. I've been trained in improv since I was in the third grade. And so singing was what I could do when I came out my mom's womb. Uh, Theater and acting was something that I was brought into because of my personality as a young child, and being on stage performing in any capacity was always something great for me. And so I've done a lot of acting. I've been to the Cannes Film Festival, Pan African Film Festival, um, the San Diego Film Festival. I've had films win awards, the ABFF. I've done commercials and all those things. And so what happened was, like, I live on the East Coast and it's not much work where I am. And so in order to scratch that itch that I have for being on the stage or performing or not having enough opportunities to book um, acting gigs, some of my girlfriends decided, they were like, you know what, you should just do stand up because you're very funny. You tell stories greatly. And, that would be a great outlet for you while you're, in between gigs and roles and stuff like that. So that's how comedy came about. And I have a lot of friends in comedy before I even started. I was, I was kind of scared to approach them and be like, hey, I'm starting. So I just did it quietly.
So it was kind of backwards for you then, because most comedians or stand-up comedians, they do stand-up and then their goal is to go into movies.
Hmm.
You're like going the reverse.
Yeah, I did kind of like Jamie Foxx in the music industry. He was doing, acting and comedy before he got into music, although music is his first love and acting is another one of his first loves. So I just consider myself an entertainer because um, I do it all and I do it all well. Uh, so yeah.
Now, I've been saying this recently, um, personally by myself, right? I
Hmm.
really don't take risks, right? I take calculated risks, but I don't take the big, you know what? I'm moving to California. I don't know anybody. I'm gonna live in my car till I get a job. I don't do that. Have you ever thought about taking a risk and just going out there?
Oh, well, I lived out there. I was bi-coastal at one point for so many years. And my family was going to move there. And what happened was we couldn't find a place where we wanted to raise the kids.
I would say keep pursuing what you're doing. You're very talented.
Thank you.
What do you have coming up?
Well, I am in Denver, Colorado. And so I have a show tonight and a show tomorrow. I have a show February 9th in Silver Spring, Maryland, and I'm excited about that one. It's like a bunch of ladies, and one of my friends from New York is going to be on that show. I have a few things coming down the line, and also a show called Joker's Wild, which will be on
With my
Net.
man Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny Williams. Yeah, I'm a comedian on there, and I help procure some talent for season 2. So I'm excited about that. Like, I'm really ready for all of that to pop
And
off.
when is that?
It should be within the next couple months. Because it's getting loaded onto a new platform that is on Amazon. So yeah, I'm
Nice.
excited.
All right.
It's wild.
Congrats, Lola.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I would like you to keep us posted. Let us know anything you're doing. You're welcome to come back anytime you want and let us in on what you got going on. It was a pleasure to have you on today.
Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure being on here.
Traffic jam.
Drip like Jam. water.
Hit the brake. Beep, beep.
Drip like Jam. water.
Hit the brake. Beep, beep. Get out of my way!
Yo, what want me